Hello, welcome to the video. So today we are going to talk about hybrid vehicles. So my USN is 23CS 1600 and I am from Audi section. So hybrid vehicles rev up your curiosity as we dive into the future of automotive innovation. You might not be knowing what a hybrid vehicle is, but after seeing the video, you'll surely get a glimpse of idea what a hybrid vehicle is and how does it work. So in this video, we'll also unravel the mysteries behind the hybrid vehicles, exploring their eco-friendly technologies, impressive fuel efficiencies, and the seamless electrical and traditional engines coming up together. So, buckle up for a journey into the world of hybrids, where sustainability meets speed. So, let's get to the introduction part of the hybrid vehicles. So, what do you understand by the word hybrid vehicles? So hybrid vehicles, these are basically the automotive marvels redefined the way we move seamlessly, integrating traditional engines with electrical power. Join me on a journey into the heart of hybrid technology where efficiency meets eco-friendliness, promising a dynamic and responsible future of transportation. Let's explore how these dual power pioneers are reshaping the roads we travel on. So a hybrid vehicle is very efficient or by switching it or combining the power sources according to the driving conditions and the driver preference. That's our hybrid vehicle. So this is an example of a hybrid vehicle, which is a Cadillac LMDH racing car. So as you can see at the starting part of the video, where the car runs on an electric motor, but as soon as it reaches a certain point, it switches to a combustion engine, as you can see in the video.
Go ahead, Zach.
Looks cool, right? That's what hybrid vehicles are. So for the lower energy part, we use electric motor, and as it reaches a certain point, we use combustion engine. Working of hybrid vehicles. So you might be thinking how a electrical motor goes work with a combustion engine, but I am here to solve it out. So basically, a hybrid vehicle operates on a dynamic synergy between an internal combustion engine and an electrical motor. When cruising at low speed, at like very low speed, to a certain speed, it runs on electrical motors. It basically takes charge, powered by a battery. In contrast, during acceleration or higher speeds, the internal combustion engine kicks in, providing the necessary thrust. This harmony dance between the engines are the main point. It is basically it is maintaining the optimal balance between the two power sources. Additionally, during braking or coasting, the electrical motor acts as a generator, converting the kinetic energy back into the electrical energy to recharge the battery, enhancing overall efficiency. The result, you might think, a seamless blend of fuel efficiency, reduced emission, and a smoother ride that defines the essence of hybrid electrical vehicles. So, let me show you the working of hybrid vehicles by parts. So basically, we would be having a fuel tank, of course, because the car surely has a combustion engine, so it does require a fuel. So it stores the traditional fuel, which is basically a gasoline or a diesel for the internal combustion engine. So internal combustion engine burns the fuel from the fuel tank to generate a mechanical power. We also have an exhaust system channels with channels and expels the byproducts of combustion, such as gases from the internal combustion engine. We also have a transmitter, which is basically a transmission, which basically transfers the mechanical power from the internal combustion engine to the wheels. Now you'll be thinking, how what does an electrical generator do? It is very easy, it is basically connected to the internal combustion engine. It converts the mechanical power into the electrical energy. So next we also have a DC converter, which converts the electrical energy from the generator into the form for a suitable battery. Now, battery, which basically stores electrical energy generated by the electrical generator and during regeneration braking. So, power electronic controller. So, what does a power electronic controller do? Which manages the flow of electricity between the battery and the electrical traditional motor. So, electric traditional motor, it basically does the electrical power from the battery and converts it into the mechanical power. Next, we also have a thermal system which regulates the temperature of the internal combustion engine and the electrical components to ensure optimal performance. So now we have how hybrid vehicles are different from electrical vehicles. So you would think like how how can it be different? But there's a huge difference because hybrid vehicles have two sources of energy, which one of them is internal combustion engine and another one is electrical motor. So, in terms of power source, hybrid vehicle use both an internal combustion engine and an electrical motor. But in electrical vehicles, it uses only electrical motor. So, in fuel type, as a hybrid vehicle uses gasoline, diesel, or other liquid fuels, while an EV uses electricity from the grid, solar panels, or other sources. Battery sizes. As a hybrid vehicle has a smaller and a lighter battery, while an EV has a large and heavier batteries, which can control all the four wheels. Next, we have a few advantages of hybrid vehicles. So, in hybrid vehicles, fuel economy. It is being dropped to very low because as it uses less fuel and run on alternative fuels such as ethanol, biodiesel, or hydrogen. Emission reduction, as it can emit less pollutants and greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, or particulate matter. Performance improvement, as it has provided more power and torque, as well as smoother acceleration and braking. Noise reduction, so at least we can't say that hybrid vehicles has very less sound as it goes on a high speed, but at least a hybrid vehicle has less sound during it is on a electrical motor and it has low speed. Cost saving, as it can reduce the maintenance and operating cost as well as tax and insurance cost depending on the regulations and incentives of this certain country. So we have talked about advantages. So there should be also disadvantages of hybrid vehicles, right? So let's say it. So disadvantages of hybrid vehicles. Hybrid vehicle also has some disadvantage compared to a conventional vehicle or an EV, such as complexity. As a hybrid vehicle has more complicated and sophisticated powertrain, which requires more sensors, controllers, and converters, as well as more wiring and cooling systems. Cost. So cost is also a main criteria for a hybrid vehicle. So basically, a hybrid vehicle has a higher initial purchase cost due to additional components and technologies, as well as the higher research and development cost. Because hybrid vehicles was developed after more research. So next we have it is not that reliable, as a hybrid vehicle uh, may have more potential failures and malfunctions due to increased number of diversity of components as well as the possible compatibility and integration issues. So next, the conclusion of the video, we do get to know that it hybrid vehicles has some advantages, but also it has some disadvantages. So in a nutshell, hybrid vehicles are the eco champions of the road. They clearly combine a regular engine with an electrical sidekick, working together to save fuel and reduce pollution, which is at least a small step, but a step towards sustainable life. So you may think like all the electrical vehicles does not do much to the environment, but you're all forgetting that electrical vehicles also has something called lithium ion batteries, which are to be honest very much pollutant to the ground and the environment. Many people may not think about it, but it is a thing. So the regular engine kicks in a hybrid vehicle to boost the power, and the electrical motor takes over when cruising. This dynamic duo not only gives you a smoother ride but also cuts down the emission, making every journey a step towards a greener tomorrow. So that's all for the video. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you like the video. Drop a like. See you in the next video. Thank you.